You're telling a story.
I just scoot up.
You can pull that mic to you, it adjusts. So pull it closer to you if you want.
Giving everybody the pregame show.
So he does this. The aspiring YouTuber over here. It's interrupting. It's very,
I'm talking to my phone. I mean, that's.
Right.
I don't understand why you can't.
All right, but it does. It just does. It's interrupting.
Okay. Multitasker.
Okay.
Multitask.
All right.
Okay.
Just playing.
Okay.
You forgot cough.
All right. So the mic goes right here.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like you're getting away from the mic, I'll just point back to it.
I like the microphone is bigger this time.
And then is it?
Yeah. I think so. I think they put a more spongy thing on there. Now that it's COVID, it's gone. They don't need the little one that they have to throw away all the time. They put the old one on. So.
You'll see up here it says 9 minutes. When it starts, it'll go from 8 minutes to 59 seconds, 58 seconds, 57 seconds. Just to let you know where we're at in the set. We get close down to 2 minutes. Most of the time, I call it, but sometimes we get into a good conversation, and I won't get right at 2 minutes. But generally, I try to do a 2-minute warning, which will be sponsored by Two Fingers. The next one will be one finger for 1 minute, and then 30 seconds. Okay, so at 2 minutes, it just means we're getting close to the end. 1 minute, start trying to kind of wrap up at 30 seconds. We throw it back over to Troy to do his outro, which is you've been listening to. We'll see in just a little bit. Other than that, if you have to clear your throat, hit that mute button and hold it.
Okay.
Sorry for cussing in silence. You ready?
I'm totally ready. So we're going to talk about the boys.
We got to, man.
Okay.
We're doing good.
Okay.
All right.
And you do not want any part of this.
Well, we're going to talk about Kelsey and
Yeah, I can't really.
Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, it's okay.
The Swift portion, the Swifties. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I follow the Aggies a little bit.
Yeah.
I got a kid there, so.
Okay. Oh, they're actually playing good.
They are.
Or yeah, I was telling my two Aggie friends. That's all I have left.
Because he chased the rest of them off. He's so mean.
That's all I have left.
You can hear some of the
I was telling one of my two Aggie friends, I was like, wow, y'all got I was like, now that y'all got rid of that kid and put the quarterback in that can play, y'all got a good team. And
it was not bad. But
he's not.
And Max,
no I
comparison.
don't understand. This is my Aggie friends.
No,
right? They're like, Wigman's not bad. I'm like, there's no comparison between the quality of QB play since he has gone out.
No, I agree. I agree. He is the better of the two.
It's just so funny to me. I'm like, you have a bad quarterback, you complain about him, and he goes down, and you have a good one, and you don't give him credit.
We weren't okay. All right, moving on. All right. No comment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see why he didn't have any Aggie friends?
Yeah. I'm like,
is it all coming clear now?
I'm like, you have.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy Max Johnson can throw the ball.
Actually, we had a good quarterback. The offense was doing great against Miami. They did great. It was the defense that was not doing good. Dirk and the defensive coordinator, which now they're doing good. So now we have a good quarterback and a good defense. We'll see. Anyway, shut up. I don't even want to hear it. All right, moving on.
We obviously watch different football games.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we are going to talk about the Cowboys and the Swifties.
And
The
Houston-
2-0 Swifties.
Houston Texans.
The
Yeah.
2-0 Swifties. We decide if you want to be in this or not?
We're going to introduce her.
Okay. Hello, Austin, Texas. You're listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt, where we bring sports and money together for your education and entertainment. If you have any questions about anything we say today, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
Your
American dream. And if y'all didn't know that, that was the Wyatt.
The Wyatt.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right.
If this is your first time listening and going, wow, he changed the way he said your, that's
Yes.
the Wyatt.
No, it could have been pre-recorded.
It could have been.
Yeah.
You know, but
It
yeah.
wasn't.
So that'd be pre.
Pre.
Gotcha.
So,
exactly.
hey, we have an exciting day today.
Here lately, every day's been exciting.
It really has. Well, one thing is we've had some rain, which I think everyone here has greatly enjoyed. I mean, I think people get a little frustrated. It's hot. We'll talk about the market. The market was not so wonderful, and it's becoming wonderful. So we'll talk about that in the next segment. But things are changing. Things are changing for the better.
Absolutely. First of all, I mean, and this is in no way indicative of the westward expansion, but I didn't notice that when people from California moved to Austin, they brought the smog with them. and then we had a rainstorm, and the smog is gone. I'm like, oh my God, this is what a clear sky you look like. It was just a couple years ago.
And there just went about 1,500 listeners right there.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm playing. He's like, his face goes like, honestly, he said no. No, honestly, I think what everyone needed was a little bit of rain.
Oh,
We need a little bit of comfort. It was hot. But now football is in full swing, and some of our teams that we weren't expecting to do good, the ones that we were wanting to do good, are actually doing good.
well, first off, I will tell you that I am glad we're into October, because in September we had 2-day football games, and I melted. So yes, this 80-something is an amazing experience.
When you're sitting in a bowl and there's no wind, it's just, and then all those people around you, those British thermal units, BTUs, it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But what also is hot is your Dallas Cowboys.
Well, hey, yeah, they're ours. But yeah, well,
I'm just like, whoa.
so we have
I
we have a special guest with us here today. So Heather, it's great to have you on the show again. She's a veteran of the show. Well, she kind of gave us a spark. We've done some TV shows and we've done some radio shows together. So thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We're going to talk a little bit about the market and some exciting news that you have going on, and as we pronounce it, dripping.
Yes.
I thought it was the drip.
No. Do you call it the drip?
Yeah, dripping.
Dripping?
Springs.
Yeah, not dripping. It's dripping.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But Cowboys are actually doing good.
Everybody freaked out after the Arizona game, which they rightfully should have,
so.
because they had a bunch of starters sitting, but their defense fell apart. And then they played Bill Belichick, and that's all everybody talks about. But this is not the Bill Belichick. Let's make no mistake. This is not the Bill Belichick of 5 years ago. It's just not. It's not the same team.
No.
It's not the same. I mean, it's just not. But
It's kind of like Alabama.
They drubbed them, though.
Yeah, they did.
We didn't drub Alabama. We beat Alabama. He drubbed.
I don't know.
They drubbed the
Texas
Pats.
kind of handled Alabama. They did.
Yeah.
I mean, they made them.
No.
It wasn't the old Alabama, but nonetheless, they handled them. But then we have the Texans.
Yeah, well,
And the Texans have two, very good wins in the last two games. They handled both the teams.
And when you get 5 top 5 draft picks in 3 years, I think,
Yeah.
you can build a quick team pretty quick. You can build a good team fast. I mean, they got 2 first rounders,
Right.
2 top 10 first rounders that were literally probably the best quarterback and the best linebacker in the draft last year, period. And they got those. I mean, and so, yeah. I mean,
And they got rid of some of the drama on the team, which was good. Right? We won't talk about that, but there was a quarterback that might have had some drama. I don't know. We won't even talk where he went. But,
Yeah. Cleveland.
Yeah. So,
They're not doing well.
They're not doing well now. Because drama does hurt the team, right?
Yes,
It
and
does.
apparently, I'm hearing rumors now that it's amazing once the armor has some cracks in it, how many people will come and poke, and so apparently Russell Wilson is not a very team-oriented football player.
Oh, well.
I'm hearing
really?
His own players had to go through his people to get to him. After if he
He's
wasn't.
one of those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Don't talk
didn't
to me.
when he was at the Legion of Boom. You didn't hear about that. Well, now all of a sudden he can't hit the wide open receiver. Now all of a sudden you hear about what It's just funny. It's
Yeah.
just funny that in America, winning covers a lot of things. It hides and shields you from a lot of things.
No,
But once you
certainly.
fall off that winning table,
Oh, yeah. That's very true.
yeah.
Well, the other thing that's happening right now, if you haven't heard,
Speaking of winning,
I don't know if you've heard this. I don't know if anybody. I don't think it's been on the news. It's weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it out.
Swifties are
Swifties.
2-0.
Yeah. What do you think about
That's
that,
the
Heather?
only thing I know about football.
Right. So, what do you think about
I'm
this?
thinking it's a really great marketing decision for
Oh.
him to take.
And but it is for her too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I
No,
mean,
it's not
because
bad.
I have never cared to anything about her music. I haven't. I'm just not that person.
now
But
suddenly you do.
now all of a sudden I'm like, and somebody's talking. I'm like, oh, that's her song. Oh, that's her song. You know what I'm saying? So
So it's working both ways.
it's opened up.
She's
It's
getting
opened
a
up a
bigger-
crowd that
yeah.
she's not into, and it's opened up a crowd that he's not into.
But you've seen those memes where those wives will come up to the husband like, "Isn't it so cool that Taylor Swift has put this Kelsey whoever he is on the map?" And you'll see the husbands get all fresh like, "What are you talking
Yeah,
about?"
thanks to my
He's
wife,
like-
I now know who he
Yes,
is. You know,
right.
I have no idea.
And they're funny because they're just doing it for reaction. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
He's been on 2 Super Bowl wins.
I
He's one
did,
of the
I
top
did
tight
at least
ends.
know who the Kelsey brothers were.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
to the Super Bowl.
To the Super
Yes.
Bowl. So, but the weird thing about it is that we're here talking about it. I'm almost nauseated that we're doing it, but you can't not.
Yeah.
Is that they said that their viewership on their last game was the same amount for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 29 million peak viewers.
Checked in to see
peak viewers.
And
Checked
then
in
they-
to see
Well, and
the
Taylor
the
Swift was
Swifties.
in the same. Wasn't she in the same booth as Blake Lively? Blake Lively was there.
yeah,
Where they were all together.
Reynolds and Mahomes'
Their
wife,
friends,
and yeah. So I mean, it's
Who knew?
I don't even
yeah.
know who these people are.
it's yeah. So
Entertainment.
This is where see,
that's
this is
Ryan
where
Reynolds.
I can talk football. Is when you
It's
start
just like,
bringing
yeah,
in,
that's what I was
like
gonna
bringing
say.
the Real Housewives. and I
So
can
did
talk.
you check in on the game because of it?
Well, my husband had it on, so like.
But you popped in and watched it
I
more.
did, and I
because
was like, and I actually it was the first time I'm like, why is Taylor Swift hugging his mom? Like,
Yeah,
it's
right?
so weird.
It's so
and then
weird.
it was like, and then I saw all the things, and it was like, 1 million jerseys have been printed overnight with Swiftie, and I'm like,
oh my lord.
okay.
Well, you know what? Hey, they're laughing all the way to the bank. But
And, you know, and she's making. I'm sure Swiftie is trademarked.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
sure it's
sure.
trademarked.
Well, it's
so
not.
she's
I
making
mean,
some.
I did suggest it as a couple's costume for
Yeah.
my husband
Oh
right
yeah.
this year.
I think they say it's gonna be the number one costume.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, see, now I gotta find something else.
Just saying, I did see that it's gonna be the number one costume this year.
See, I gotta find something else.
So,
Yeah, I can be Swiftie. You can be Kelsey.
I didn't say us.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Absolutely. Oh, you said you'll be
I mean,
Swiftie?
you would be. You
Did
would
you
make
say
her-
Swiftie?
Yeah, I'll be the
Taylor Swift.
Swiftie.
You'll be Taylor
Yeah,
Swift,
yeah.
like the blonde wig and everything.
Totally.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm totally in.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm in. that's kind of weird, but we'll do it. So.
I want to see pictures of
Yeah.
this. I'm glad I follow both of you
I
on
don't-
social media.
Well, he just knows that he'd be a better looking Taylor than me. I'd be an ugly Taylor.
I don't know about that. We will find out though.
But that being said, I think that it's a good marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them, it would wear me out. It would wear me out if I was in that couple. But you know, I don't know.
You know, but it seems like Kelsey, Travis Kelsey is the right person for this because he likes this stuff.
Right,
He's a public figure kind of football player, which most aren't. I mean, look at Russell Wilson. I mean, nobody sees him
Yeah.
outside of his wedding with his
Ricky Williams
King.
would
Ricky Williams.
would have to hide underneath the rock.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just tell us what you think about it after you subscribe below. Remember, you have to smash the subscribe
Oh,
button.
Lord. You did say that.
Hey, you've been listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt. We hope you've enjoyed what you heard. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
Your
American Dream. See you in just a minute.